Although this video will contain material which will be meant as a warning to Prince Harry and Queen Elizabeth, I have decided to, from now on, start every video I make with something positive. And I'm doing this for my own sanity and health. So I'm starting this video with a few photographs of Duchess Catherine, who after the UK Africa Summit reception embarked on a 24-hour tour of the United Kingdom to launch her new survey for her early years initiative. She began her tour in Birmingham on Tuesday, and on Wednesday she surprised fans in Cardiff. Newspaper headlines were, of course, very positive and again mentioned the bond between our lovely Duchess and children in particular. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next segment. Of course, Meghan could not allow Catherine to grab all the headlines, and she very quickly posted photographs of her visiting a London animal shelter on Instagram. It is not clear when the visit took place, but it is assumed that it took place during the few days she was back in the UK and before she took off for Canada again. But of course, that was not enough for Meghan. She had to push the envelope a bit more, put the dagger in a bit deeper, and of course she had to make use of a friend, an unnamed friend, once again. So, in a newspaper report issued yesterday, the 22nd of the 1st, it is being reported that she told friends, and that's according to this unnamed friend, that their split from the royal family is the best thing that could ever have happened to dear old Harry. Speaking to the Daily Mail, this friend of the Duchess said that Meghan believes that it was her love for Harry that made it possible. She said that his spirit was being crushed and she simply could not watch him suffer anymore. Oh my word, I have one word for Meghan Markle. Bullshit, Meghan. Like in all families, I'm sure there were squabbles, but until Meghan arrived, Harry seemed quite normal and even close to his grandmother and grandfather, and had seemingly a quite relaxed relationship with his father and Camilla, and was close to William and Kate. These were relationships he had built and endured over 33 years, and until Meghan arrived on the scene. If it was so intolerable, why did he not leave sooner? So let us talk about being toxic. As Meghan is so fond of using unnamed friends to spread her one-sided narrative, let us look into some of these friends. Of course, there's Jessica Mulroney, whom we all know about, and who is married to Ben Mulroney. Remember that surname. And then, how many of you actually know that Meghan calls Sophie Gregor Trudeau a friend? Indeed, Mexi met Sophie through Jessica, who acted as Sophie's stylist for a brief spell, and has since been all too friendly with her. I add this photograph of Meghan, Jessica and Sophie, which appeared on Meg's old Tig blog. I'm not sure when it was taken, likely in 2016. It is noteworthy that both the Mulroneys and the Trudeaus are very prominent people in Canadian politics. Meghan's friendship with Sophie then obviously also being the reason why Justin Trudeau was so keen to jump the gun and offer to pay for Meghan and Harry's security. It does not end with the Mulroneys and Trudeaus though. For the past few days we have seen all these fake paparazzi shots, all taken by Splash News. Then, just as Harry landed in Canada, rumours started that the two of them want to sue newspapers again for publishing these photographs. I'm not sure, but it was either Danger Zone or Kelp News who asked a very interesting question, namely, why do they want to sue the papers and not the people or organisation who took the pics? I know why. Newsflash. Guess who owns Splash News? Bill Gates owns Splash News. In 2011, Corbis, a digital image company owned by Bill Gates, acquired Splash News. Of course, dear Megsy will not tangle with Uncle Bill. As a matter of fact, I'm sure Uncle Bill paid her handsomely for those shots. Just a quick update for those viewers who send me those less than friendly comments after I mentioned Tom Cruise and Meghan Markle in the same sentence. It has again been confirmed that it was Oprah's suggestion that Meghan and Tom work together, and he did indeed agree to do what he can. And now, for those of you who still do not believe that our dear Meghan is manipulating everything, including Harry, here is something else I found after receiving a tip from a viewer. Almost within walking distance from Meghan and Harry's new home is a very interesting place. It is called the Canadian Aquarian Tabernacle Church, or then a church for witches. So I guess Meghan will know where to go if old Harry steps out of line. I thank you once again for watching and making it this far, and now I want to make a special request and ask you to please like this video, please subscribe and share with your friends. Help me grow this channel so we can talk about the truth and share our ideas and visions for a peaceful future. Thank you, take care of yourselves, and bye.